Voting begins in the financial capital of Mumbai and dozens of other constituencies. For more, let's bring in our government reporter Sudhi Ranjan Sen in New Delhi. Sudhi, what is expected in Mumbai?
Well, I mean, Mumbai, goes to polls today along with several other constituencies. As we've been reporting, India elections being held in several phases. In fact, 7 phases. It's one of the longest elections that the South Asian country is seeing. There is a heat wave that is there, which is perhaps, as we have reported earlier, responsible for the lower voter turnout, which is also creating a lot of concern amongst political parties and candidates. And as the elections, I mean, this is, after this, there are 2 more phases left, after which the election results are likely to be, will be out on the 4th of June, and a new government comes in. We have seen claims, counterclaims from the government, from the opposition, saying, with contradictory numbers of seats that they say they're getting. Government still very, very confident. Prime Minister Modi is still very, very confident about winning a majority. On the other hand, we see his the main opposition, that's a group of about 20 parties, saying that Prime Minister Modi's party definitely losing out and perhaps even may not get a majority. So that's how things stand as India goes into the 5th phase of the elections.
Sudhi, you talked about the controversial voter turnout figures. I'm just wondering if this may impact the credibility of India's election.
Well, I wouldn't, perhaps it wouldn't impact the credibility of the Indian elections, because even if with the fall in voter turnout, the numbers are consistently around 60%. That's quite a large number. But given India's population and given the kind of voting percentages that we have seen earlier, there is definitely a drop. So it perhaps will not raise questions about the credibility, but then it is already raising questions as to whether you hold the elections in the summer season. But as governments complete their tenure constitutionally, you will have to hold the elections. Perhaps it is time for all political parties to get down together and decide, either to, advance the elections a little, or, postpone the elections a little, so that the peak summer season, so to say, they can avoid the peak summer season.